Okay, now where else can you make $45,000 in 30 days at a part-time job? That's what this next interview is all about. Man, that's the power of what's available out there today. Man, we used to dream of that, or you had to play the lottery and one in a zillion chances of doing something like that. But now it's possible. Man, it's just phenomenal what's out there now for people. I mean, this is through crowdfunding, and that's what it is. You have a decent idea, you worked on it for a while till you get an idea what it is, so you can see. You don't even need a final product, you need just a sample. That's all you need. And you go on the internet, and it costs you nothing to do that. You don't need accountants, you don't need lawyers, you don't need a business plan, you don't need a credit check, or any of these kinds of things. Where else are you going to have an opportunity like that? That's why I believe now in our society, it's now easier than ever before, to do something important and to start a new career part-time. You don't have to do full-time. You don't have to, move out of your house and live in a tent until you figure out what to do. No, you can do this part-time. Give up your golf game or your bowling league or whatever the heck you do, on the side. And this is a way to really build a future. I mean, I think it's the best way to invest for the future, but also retirement, man. I mean, retirement sounds dumb, because you want to give, you want to contribute for the rest of your life, and this is a way to do it. So you work something on the part-time and build this little business or practice or whatever you have so that it could be a full-time, and provide the security and also the satisfaction. We want to give in life, and that's the important thing. And this is a place for you to give as much as you can without stupid meetings or dumb bosses or anything. Just you and your ideas. So watch this interview. Well, Weston By and Cooper Bus, right?
Here we are.
In Minneapolis, Minnesota, and with incredible technology for earphones. Man, lifeacoustics.com, LIFEACOUSTICS. I went to school in the Midwest, and I still flunked English, so that's why I spell everything for everybody. They don't mess up. But you guys are giving, music, sound to earphones that nobody has heard before. And that's why I just wonder, how the hell are people going to realize how good these damn things are by listening to the crappy speakers on their on their PC? So everybody's got to get out and try these things, right? To see how good. And you work with audiologists. I mean, people manufacture hearing aids. I mean, you're not just selling boom boxes or whatever. I mean, this is serious stuff you guys have, but it's really enhancing people's environment so much by just plugging these things in the ear, mainly because they stay there, right?
Yeah.
So what makes these so special? How did you figure this stuff out?
So the thought process, and Weston and I had wonderful opportunities to work really closely with, as you said, audiologists and engineers that have a passion for this kind of thing. The thought process is Weston's family is deeply rooted in the hearing aid business.
I see.
So what can we learn from hearing aids? What can we learn from the way they fit and the way that they sound and the technology that's in them that makes things that produce sound really tiny? What can we learn from that and then adapt it into groundbreaking new headphone technologies?
So in other words, the fit and the sound and everything that is in these hearing aids, which are thousands of dollars, aren't they? I mean, these things are very expensive tools. You're putting that into earphones for the average person now, so they could have that technology and the enhanced experience of really hearing the music, and I don't know all the terminology used before we went online, but it's there and it works, man. And you say people put on these earphones are twice as expensive and gaudy and everything, that you just blow them away every time people make a comparison, huh?
Yeah, we have the fit that no one else has, but we also just made sure that if we were going to have the fit, we're going to have the best sound to go with the best fit. And so we decided not to skimp on anything as far as sound goes.
And so even though you guys, I mean, you're an engineer, right, Weston? But you're not an audiology engineer or whatever that, or sound engineer. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. So you got, special expertise. I mean, somebody who devote their life to doing this to help you with this. But more importantly, you guys' hearts seem to be in this because you were buddies in grade school, high school, what?
Grade
Yep.
school, yeah.
Really, grade school?
Got on the bus in 4th grade.
Yep.
4th grade, wow! You're still friends. Well, that's terrific. And you always had headphones, and you always wanted to do something better in this stuff, right? So this has taken your 4th grade passion 20 years later and finally saving the world with it.
Yeah. We always talked about doing something, and it took us a long time to come together and find the idea that we actually really wanted to start up and work on. So,
Well, that's what's so neat. And using crowdfunding and Kickstarter to do it, it really helps you do that easier now than when you were what the world was like when you were 4 years old. You couldn't have done this, right?
We would have done it with loans, probably.
Right. or 2 soup cans and a string or something. Yeah. But more importantly, look at raising money like this. I mean, you already made your quota, right? You have 2 weeks to go, and you made your quota. But more importantly, people ought to buy this on Kickstarter now because you're getting a $50 off when you finish a Kickstarter. And also, if you have anybody who likes music, I mean, this is an ideal Christmas gift. You guys are shipping before Christmas. I mean, so many things on Kickstarter, you'll get it next Christmas.
we're ready to gear up as soon as the Kickstarter ends. So.
Wow, that's amazing. And you figured all out, the process or whatever, more so the figuring out the technology. And I guess that's why it's to me, what you show me is that you don't even have to be an expert in something that you really want to do. You found the expertise that was necessary, but you had the passion to make it happen. The guy with the expertise didn't have the vision you had, so you had to use his expertise to make your vision happen. And you, the guy, at your age, you're the guy who's thinking forward. Hey, this is what the goddamn world needs.
Exactly what we're doing, kind of. We really don't know how to do much of a lot, but we know how to find the people that do. So.
Yep.
That's what it's all about. So what the hell did you go to school so long for? That's what I see, that you can teach yourself almost anything now, by using the internet and finding tools and expertise at a fraction of what it used to cost, years ago. And you guys are a tribute to that. So what are you going to do next? Just going to distribute the hell out of this, or you got other versions, or what's coming down the line?
Yes, we have. There's actually so our headphones have 2 drivers in every earpiece.
Uh-huh.
And so we actually are right on the cusp of having a 3-driver system.
Wow, 3 drivers.
That kicks us like way out of the.
Wow. And when you say drivers, so what that does, enhance the quality of the sound? Is that basically what's happening?
Yeah. So it's normal headphones basically have 2. They look like speakers that you.
Right. Right.
Drivers, right. It's literally just putting speakers over your ears in normal headphones. So our headphones are way too small for that. Speakers can't fit in there.
Right,
So
I see.
use drivers, which
Ah,
they use magnets essentially to produce sound waves.
I see.
So the more drivers you have, the more dedicated that sound can be. So we have 2 drivers. We have one driver that just makes good high-pitched sound, and another one that just makes good low-pitched sound, and they overlap in the middle. With the 3rd driver, you're going to have 3 ranges of sound dedicated more specifically to get more exact sound in that area.
So it's almost a 35% increase in the quality of the sound by adding another driver, huh? Wow. Well, actually, it's a 50% increase, right? It's 30.
How you do your math.
Right. Well, you got an engineer next to you. He'll figure that out. It's just going to be a hell of a lot better. That's what. Well, that's wonderful, guys. And it's so neat to see young people that are just grabbing ideas. Hey, the world needs this. And you're just figuring out how to do it. Nobody give you a big sack of money to do it. You just figured it out yourself, right? how to do this stuff and create it. And look at you made your goal on Kickstarter already. And so the next step, and you got 100 people or so that really want this stuff, and that must be the nicest thing in the world. People throw you money because they want what you have. What could be better than that, right? Maybe finding another girlfriend, but maybe not. Well, wonderful. Thank you for being there, guys. And it's lifeacoustics.com. LIFEACOUSTICS. See, I had to read it to make sure I spelled it right. .com. Weston and Cooper. Take care, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Matthew.
All right.
Have a good one.
Bye.